Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome back to Stream of Wisdom, Norfolk, Virginia. Here, live in Norfolk for Sabbath class. We ask everybody in class, right, to like, share, add a comment to help the algorithms for the stream. We appreciate your patience as we're, just getting ready for the lesson. As you can see, the title for everybody online. Turn it down a little bit more, so it's echoing the volume.
I'm trying to see which chord it is.
It's either one of these two. As everybody's logging in, don't forget to stay tuned in and connected with our brother schools, Stream of Wisdom Rochester, Stream of Wisdom Houston, and Sword of Truth San Antonio. Those brothers dropping powerful classes throughout the week. I gotta check with the brothers on Blog Talk. Well, not Blog Talk, formerly known as Blog Talk. It's Podbeam, to see if they are still doing shows. I know they said they're not recording. They're not able to go live, but they are or should be doing recording. I'll check with them, but they have archives of classes that you can always go back and check out. We also ask for brothers and sisters, as we're approaching the end of June, already halfway through their year, to remember that July will be upon us, next week. And for those brothers and sisters that are part of the school, that feel connected to the school, that get a benefit from the school, the classes, some of you brothers and sisters online actually do call and get counsel. All we asking, please, is if you can, remember us, remember the school, your school. Help to keep the building, the rent paid, the light, the internet on, so that we can continue to help our people, continue to spread this word. And it's not, it's only comes from the back of those diligent, dedicated, committed, brothers and sisters. When you talk about unity, that's one of the things. Everybody wants to talk about unity, but then when it's time to do the sacrifices for the unity, nobody wants to be around. Everybody's unavailable. So again, we thank you to those that are and have been giving. We ask to just keep on, stay faithful in that. So it's 8:09. So we're gonna see what questions we have online.
We got one right now with Aharon that we said we're gonna answer, and then everybody else can come with whatever questions after that. Most likely it'd be a question class. I kind of put that off last week, but we're gonna answer that real quick. Isaiah 56, 1 to verse 7. Isaiah 56, 1 down to verse 7.
God.
Isaiah chapter 56. Thus saith the Lord, keep ye judgments and do justice.
Right. Remember we were talking about that last week, that Yahweh Shai, it says that ye admit the weightier matters. Let's go there real quick, just to refresh. I mean, because it goes with this question. His question is to go over Isaiah 56, 1 down to verse 7. Right? So let's go there.
Matthew 23:23.
Matthew 23:23.
We need more help, Akim.
Yeah, my wallet, you gotta move. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 23, verse 23.
Go ahead.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithes of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law.
Right. So you'll do things that the law says, but you'll forget about the weightier matters of the law. And that's what, when you read that Isaiah 56, that's what is pointed out there. It says in Isaiah 56.
Thus saith the Lord, Keep ye judgment and do justice.
Right. Now, jump back to Matthews.
And you have omitted the weightier matters of the law. Judgment.
Right.
Mercy.
Right.
And faith.
Right. Judgment, mercy, and faith. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing Yahweh Shai. That's the same thing Yahweh Shai was doing. He was pushing the things from the Old Testament. He was reminding us what the law says. Right? The weightier matters, which are judgment, judgment. What is
mercy
it?
And faith.
Judgment, mercy, and faith.
Yeah.
Right.
Matthew 23 and 23.
Right. All right, go back. Let's go back to Isaiah.
For my salvation is near to come.
Right.
And my righteousness to be revealed.
Right. The salvation, we already know who this salvation is for. If not, we have to go have a whole class on that. His salvation is near and it's coming. If we just take a look at the signs of the time. Remember, there's two things in the Bible. The scripture says that no man knoweth, right? The time nor the season he's going to come. But he did give us the little nuances to remind us. I'm not going to let you know the actual date, time, year, right? You know, but what I am going to do is give you an idea so you can understand what is going on and when the end is happening, right? So he says that his salvation, it tells you in 2nd Esdras that it was going to end with signs, right? That it was going to end with signs. And then Matthews, Christ said it himself, wars, rumors of wars, right? Actually in the 23rd, right? I think it's in the 23rd chapter.
25th.
Or is it the 24th? But he says it himself that 24, right? That there was going to be what? Famines, pestilence, right? Earthquakes in diverse places. There was going to be many that come saying they're Christ, right? Lord knows we have all these things happening. So salvation is nearer than we believe. It's happening. Yeah. Y'all see the earthquake in Venezuela?
Oh, yeah.
At first I thought that was like, yeah, a little earthquake. No.
7.5. That's
it said two back to back.
Yep.
So the Most High is doing what he says.
Yeah. I don't remember earthquakes in Venezuela like that. He said earthquakes in diverse
places. Yeah. Go ahead.
Blessed is the man that doeth this.
Right.
And the son of man
that doeth what? Blessed is the man that doeth what? Well, he said it.
Keep judgment.
Right. Keep judgment.
And do justice.
And do justice. Right. Blessed is the man, the woman that doeth that. Right. Go ahead.
And the Son of Man that layeth hold on it.
Right. And the Son of Man that lays hold on it. Right. So blessed is the ones that take hold of these things. We talk about this a lot. About brothers, Israelites. We want to do the outward appearance, but we don't want to work on the things that really matter. Judgment, justice. I'll add to where, right, Yahweh Shai said faith. Right, the mercy, right, and those matters, those essential things are inward things that we need to work on. It's not the outward things like you got the fringes down. Okay, you came in, you only had two shirt with fringes. You know what I mean? The sisters made you more fringes. Now you got every day a fringe shirt.
Right.
Great. Barakatah Yahweh. You know what I mean? When you first came in, you had one Sabbath, one Passover tunic. Now you got like 10 tunics, 5 tunics, or 4, right? And that you can switch through. But that's the outward thing, right?
Gone.
But the Most High is looking for judgment, justice. Now, how do you get that judgment? Judgment comes with discernment. Discernment comes what way? Going through the process. It's going through receiving the milk before the meat. Not the meat before the milk. And that's the other problem. Like, we don't want to get judgment the proper way. We think, oh, I'm going to skip and I'm going to get knowledge instead of getting the milk. What child eats the meat first? None. No child does that.
Nope.
Right.
They all will die. Right? So this is the problem. We want to skip the process of gaining true judgment. That's why when you come in, and we've been talking about this lately, everybody's always, you're either dealing with women intuition or you're dealing with, you know what, I know too.
Kind of pride.
You know what I mean? I know, like, I'm just like you. I know too.
I read the Bible already.
Right. It's like, if that's the case, then why you still smell like cigarettes? Why are we counseling you about jacking off? Why are we counseling you because you can't deal with your writ? If you got the judgment down, Baruch atah Yahweh. Right? But why are we counseling you about the things that if you had discernment, if you had true judgment, you're still dealing with? See, but the problem is we want to jump to the meat instead of saying, dang, let me go through the milk so I can gain true discernment and true judgment, right? And then be able to have eyes that the Most High has given me. But we come in with the wrong ideas, right? Go ahead.
That keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it.
Right. That keepeth the Sabbath. Let's go to that one. And polluting it. Let's go to, what is it, Isaiah? It's in Isaiah as well.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Everybody knows this, but when I say everybody knows this, if you don't, then you should be taking notes, right? About the Sabbath. He says, and keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, right? What does he mean? What does he mean about keeping the Sabbath from polluting it? You got it?
I think so.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 13.
Right, Isaiah 58 and 13. There you go. Read that.
Oh, yeah.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath,
Right?
from doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
Right, so he tells us here. Isaiah, he's talking about this through the book. He says, it says that keepeth the Sabbath day from polluting it. What way do we pollute it? Read it again.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath,
Right?
from doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
You want to do your pleasure on the Sabbath. That's when you want to go to the mall. That's why that's when, because those are the days that you were giving, the white man set you up to what? Have your days off. Right? But now you want to go handle the stuff you need to handle. And yes, the Most High said it's not wrong to do righteous on the Sabbath. Right? But think about how many Sabbaths you didn't do right. Think about what you have to stay away from, giving yourself to the shopping, the I want to party.
Yeah.
That's when I want to get drunk, right? And you don't really lock into serving the Sabbath the proper way. Mind you, the Sabbath is a feast day. So it's not that you can't drink. We're talking about what? I want to go to the club on the Sabbath.
I want to do my own thing.
I want to do my own thing, right? And remember, the Sabbath starts from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. So we're not talking about during Saturday, because that's what people always think. The Sabbath is just Saturday.
Yeah.
No, it's Friday sundown when you want to go to the club. And you ain't going there because you celebrating the Sabbath.
God.
Christ did what the law said on the Sabbath. It said he was in the temple and he began to read on the Sabbath. That's what you do on the Sabbath. You want to schedule all the wrong things on the Sabbath. Schedule that off the Sabbath. Right? Stop doing your own pleasure. Right? So read that again.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath,
right,
from doing thy pleasure on my holy day,
right,
and call the Sabbath a delight,
right, call the Sabbath a delight. So what is it the Most High says delightful? Keeping the Sabbath day, right? And how to keep it, right? Not to do your own pleasure. Go ahead.
The holy of the Most High.
Go ahead.
Honorable.
Read.
And shall honor him.
Go ahead.
Not doing thine own ways.
See? Not doing your own things. Right? So where are we at on the Sabbath? We in class on the Sabbath. We wake up to come class on the Sabbath.
Right.
God.
To teach on the Sabbath. Right? Not to do your own pleasure.
Right.
That's what you should be fighting for. Because think about how many Sabbaths that wasn't your focus. Right? Think about it. Go ahead.
Nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words.
Right. It ain't about, remember, like speaking thine own words is what? Are you in the book on the Sabbath?
Right.
Am I studying on the Shabbat? Or do I want to jump right to the video game on the Sabbath?
God.
I want to jump right to the video game on the Sabbath instead of saying, let me get in this book. Right? Flick the thumb that goes through the pages, not through the left thumbstick. Right? Flip these. Huh? But once again, oh, y'all class is too long on the Sabbath.
Oh, yeah. You heard that.
Mine, too long on the Sabbath. Here, let me help y'all out. Y'all don't remember the one guy that was in the windowsill and fell out, and because he fell asleep?
Oh, yeah. When Paul was teaching.
You're like, y'all too, show me that in the Bible. Yeah, Israel, man. All I can say is, have mercy, Yahweh.
Right.
It's like, you're too long on the Sabbath. You know what I mean? Y'all teaching too long. Go home, brother. Go home. Because the ones that want it are looking forward for it. It doesn't matter how long.
Right.
The ones that call it a delight.
The ones that call it a delight, exactly.
God.
Right?
Right.
I'm going to say it again. There was a man that while they were teaching, fell asleep in the window and fell out and died. And he had to go back. I think it was Paul had to go back and bring him back to life because he what? He was trying to get all he can when it came to the knowledge. Right. We complaining about what? It's too late. We went from like 5-hour classes to 2. What else you want? You don't want us to do 15-second classes?
Shorts.
You want our class to be the short version? There it is, brother. Look at that.
God.
Like, no, you want to get everything. I want to get it all. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Most High.
Then you shall what?
Delight thyself in the Most High.
Right. So you delight yourself in the Most High. So this is what he said in Isaiah 56, that keepeth the Sabbath day from polluting it. Go ahead. You got more?
Yeah, come
Read down.
And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father.
That's right.
For the mouth of the Most High hath spoken it.
There it is. All right, go jump back. For y'all that came in, the brother Aharon, his question is in Isaiah 56. He wanted me to go from Isaiah 56 and 1 down to verse 7 and give understanding. So that's what we're doing right now. Go ahead.
Isaiah 56, verse 2. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of the man that layeth hold on it,
right?
That keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keeping his hand from doing any evil.
I mean, that should be clear, that keeping your hand from doing evil. Right. Well, we know not to break the law, right? Go ahead.
Neither let the son of the stranger that hath joined himself to the Most High speak, saying, the Lord has utterly separated me from his people.
Right. See? So read it one more time.
Neither let the son of the stranger and that have joined himself to the Most High.
Right. So here we go. Whether you read this word in Hebrew or English, we have to go with the understanding of the Bible.
God.
Right? So there's two types of strangers. Okay, so go to James 1:1. Go ahead.
James chapter 1 verse 1. James, a servant of the Most High, and of the Lord Yahushua to the 12 tribes, which are scattered abroad, greeting.
Right. So you got these Israelites that were what?
Scattered abroad.
Go ahead.
Greeting.
Go ahead.
My brethren.
Right. Go ahead.
Count it all joy.
Okay, now go from there. So we know the 12 tribes were scattered abroad, right? Okay, give me the other one. It's
What is it?
it's
First.
Acts. Is it Peter? It is Peter. First Peter's 1:1.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
First Peter chapter 1 verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua to the strangers.
To the what?
To the strangers.
To the what?
To the strangers.
Right.
Scattered throughout Pontus.
So you got Israelites that were also known as strangers. Right? Because that's what we were. We were strangers scattered through where?
Throughout Pontus, Galatia.
Right. Throughout Pontus, Galatia,
Cappadocia.
Go ahead.
Asia.
Read.
And Bithynia.
Right. Now, we had Israelites scattered through everywhere. Right? So go from there, go to Acts 2. Yeah. That was 1 Peter's 1:1. Right? So to the strangers, right? Yeah. Definitely. Go ahead.
Acts chapter 2 verse 1.
Read. Let's jump to the point where we're at right now. That way we could just go straight to it. Go to Acts 2 and verse 5. Yeah.
Acts chapter 2 verse 5.
Uh-huh.
And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven.
Right. Now, we should already all understand this. Right? And if you don't know this, then I got to ask you, how do you know you're a Hebrew Israelite? But we should already all understand this part. Okay? That there were devout Jews. To be a Jew is not a religion. So when they said Jews back then, it didn't mean you took on Judaism. It literally meant you are of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And you were of these people. Y'all get that? Is that clear? That this ain't got nothing to do with, oh, they took on the Judaism. This was Israelites that were of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but were out of every nation. We just read it. To the strangers that was scattered through Pontus, Galatia, right? Bithynia, right? Go ahead.
Now, when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded.
Right.
Because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
So when the Holy Spirit gave them utterance, they heard in their language in their land. So it's going to show us the same thing that Paul said, the same thing that James said, right? Go ahead.
And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another,
right?
Behold, are not all these which speak
Galileans?
Galileans.
Right. These guys from Galilee, right? So, but when they spoke, the Holy Spirit gave them utterance. Like if you were from Spain, if you were from Germany, if you were from Russia, if you were from Egypt, when we spoke, you would hear it in your language. Go ahead.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue?
Right. You see that? Right. Hear every man in our own tongue. Go ahead.
Wherein we were born.
Right. So you had Jews born where? Read.
Parthians.
Right. In Parthia. So that's why they were called strangers. Because they literally were strangers to the covenant. They were strangers to the promises. This is why if y'all get a chance and study, go into the scriptures about adoption. Go into the scriptures about hold on. Just like Josiah. Don't worry about the fly. Don't worry about it's okay. Josiah, it's okay.
Don't disrupt class.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Thank you. Josiah, you listening? Come on. Just leave it. It's okay. He's not going to die. He's a big boy. All right, go ahead.
Parthians and Medes and Elamites.
Right? It said what?
Parthians
And Medes and Elamites.
Right. So the Parthians, right?
Egyptians.
The where?
Let me see.
Parthia was where? So you got to think about this. This is why we were called strangers, right? The Parthians.
Distinct. No, district of Asia.
Right. And you know, this is Asia Minor,
Asia
right?
Minor. Con.
Go ahead.
It says. Oh, go ahead.
No. You got anything else?
Nah, it's just.
What you got?
I got it was Iran. It was a part of Iran. It wasn't. Yeah, it said from 247 BC to 224 AD.
Okay, but
Well, Asia would be.
It's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Asia is. Remember,
Yeah.
Asia Minor.
Yeah.
Not Asia like you're thinking Asia today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're right though. Like if you wanted to point it out today, it would be more modern. What? Iran. So think about that. Our people are still in Iran.
Right.
So this is why they're strangers. Go ahead.
And Medes.
Right. And Medes would be who? Who would the where? Who would the Medes be today? Who would the Medes be? Oh. No. Yeah.
It's not Turkey.
The Medes. Who would the Medes be? Y'all got to find that out. Y'all should know this. We go over this. This is what we call basics. Y'all should already know this. We go over this all the time. What else? Go ahead, read on.
And Elamites.
Right. Who are the Elamites? Elam. Yeah. Right. India or the East Indians, right? So there you go. You don't got to trip. Listen, y'all. When you see a brother from India teaching the word, because you got him online, right? What is it? The Punjabis? Who else?
The Dalits.
The Dalits. When you see them teaching, don't be like, hell no, hell no. The Most High is saying they were there. They grew up in this land and they were calling themselves what? No, Elamites. Oh, I'm an Elam. Just like, and I know y'all think it is strange, but what do you call yourself before you got the truth? Americans. Or even worse, Afro-American. Or even worse, just black. Right? So don't act like, whoa, that's strange. How did they grew up in those lands, right? They grew up around the people. They speak in the language. They were scattered through slavery, right? Through all these different things of slavery. Remember, we went through slavery in Egypt, Assyria. Remember, all those are back then. We went through the Babylonians, right? We were going through all those captivities. So we're scattered everywhere, like the Most High said. So these strangers, you had the two type of strangers. The Israelites were strangers scattered throughout these lands. And then you had the actual other nations that were just strange, period. Period. They were not part of our nation. Right? So I'm going to say this. Even when you look at that word in Hebrew, that doesn't change the edification of the Bible. So there's the Israelites that were scattered throughout Pontus. What else?
And the dwellers in Mesopotamia.
Right? And that's all where? Where's Mesopotamia? Yeah. Iraq. How about that? What you gonna be like? Nah, he looks too. This dude look like he from. Well, you look like you from the Middle East. Mm-hmm. The scriptures say, "Judge not by sight." Right. This is the problem with a lot of Hebrew Israelites.
God.
Like the Bible is literally telling us this, and then it repeats it too. Right. So just to remind us how to change our perspective based on the Bible is, this is what the strangers were. Go ahead.
And in Judea.
And then, of course, Judea, right? But you still got in Judea, who was running Judea at this time? Yeah.
Israelis.
The who?
Israelis.
No. Who?
It was the Romans.
It was the Romans. No, not now. Who is the Romans? I mean, who is running Judea during that time?
What we read
the Romans.
About in Acts.
And what language did they speak?
It's Italian.
The Italians. What did they speak? What? Latin, right?
Yeah.
They spoke Latin.
Italian, but I mean, yeah.
So then now you grew up around these people. Now you're speaking how many languages? Aramaic. You're speaking your language. You're speaking Farsi. You're speaking like how many languages are mixed up here right now?
Yeah, they had three different languages on Yahweh's cross.
Right.
Greek, they had Hebrew, and they had Latin.
Yeah.
3 different in the same place.
Right.
So you see that, yes, we did speak other languages, but us being Hebrews, our language was Hebrew, right? Go ahead.
In Cappadocia.
Right.
In Pontus.
Right.
And Asia.
Right.
Phrygia. And Pamphylia. Pamphylia and Egypt.
And y'all can go over all of those. You write it down, you go back because you don't know it. If I ask you, you don't know it. So you go back, note it, study it, and then just match the old to the new. Right? So you can have that down. We can help y'all, but we can't force y'all. Y'all got to study yourself too. It's little things like that, knowledge base. You might need understanding in certain areas, but that's easy. All you're doing is looking up the ancient biblical maps, and then you're looking up a modern map. Right? Man, if you wanted to be even real lazy, you could just Google it. Like that's what I'm saying. You gotta, like, these are the basic study habits that you gotta have when it comes down to this. Go ahead.
And in the parts of Libya about Cyrene.
Right. So check this out. Libya, which we know that was what? That's where? That's the original name for Africa. Libya is the original name for Africa. Remember, Africanus came through there and conquered it.
God.
But before it was Africanus, it was what? Libya.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the theme that we're not understanding, that our people are scattered everywhere. So this is why they were strangers. They were strangers to what? What were they strangers to?
The Commonwealth of Israel.
Let's go there. There you go. That's where we're going next.
It's 9, Romans 9.
Let's go there. You got it? Ephesians 2?
Right.
And you're going to start at verse
Got it.
11.
Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
Wherefore remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh.
See, you being time past Gentiles, right? Oh, we were Gentiles. Yeah. You live, you walk, you act, you talk like Gentiles. What the heck you think you are in this kingdom? You shave. You shaved all your beard off to look like Chad, right? Right? That's what you did. Then they gave you their androgynous wear, and you what? You called it what? Fashion. Right? Basketball players. 1 minute, remember, you carrying a purse. They say skinny jeans, you're going to rock skinny jeans. They say loose fit, you're going to rock loose fit.
Yeah.
That's what they do. The fashion of this world passeth away. Right? So you walked, you dressed, you talk, you ate like them. They said pork is the other white meat. You said, yep. It's the other white meat. They said shrimp makes you, listen, eat shrimp because that's what rich folk do. You want to eat shrimp.
They used to call it I think they used to call it, no, that was oyster. They called it aphrodisiac. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And don't do that. You get into all the oysters, caviar. There are people, boy, they get some caviar. They online taking all kind of pictures, making it seem like they're just high elite. Knowing damn well they're going broke over this caviar. Right? Which is what? Fish eggs. Or you got escargot. Snails. And you thinking like, man, I'm slurping these snails out. You ever see that? That escargot?
Yeah.
That's the one where you go like that, right? Yeah, they suck. Okay, I'm mixing it up with clams.
They might do the same.
Well, they do the snail because you can't eat the little shells.
So you suck it out.
So you're grabbing one else.
Ugh.
And that's done with the oysters too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because they got our people so blinded because even our rappers promote it too because Future said it in his song. He was like, "Yeah, I feed my kids caviar for breakfast."
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's just the culture now.
Yeah, it's the culture. You walk, you talk, you act, you dress like them, right? The sodomite gave them the wear. Now they're sitting in front of they fit in the front row with Will Smith's sons, Jada, right? Willow. You know what I mean? What's the rapper? We're from Houston. What's his name? Dang. The one big rapper everybody loves. Huh? Nah, nobody knows these new rappers. I'm talking about. But you know what it is. They sit in the model role
at the awards.
And then they what? They watch all the fashion come through. And they see this transgender come through, and they're like, "Man, I want that gear. I want to dress just like that fag. I want to dress just like him. Man, that guy that looks like a woman, I want to copy his style. I want that androgynous wear. You know what I mean? So now you look like what? You look androgynous. You look homosexual. Then you start painting your nails because they got to go with your bag.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? They got to go with your rims.
Oh,
right? You're doing all that because you want to what? Look like them, dress like them, and guess what? You think like them. So, yes, we were what?
Being time past Gentiles in the flesh.
Right. Gentiles in the flesh. Go ahead.
Who are called uncircumcision.
Right. Who are called what?
Uncircumcision.
Why were we called uncircumcised? Who's known?
You gotta go back to the history.
Well, I didn't call on you, bro.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, sis. Because you weren't following the law. Okay. Close. Yeah. Because we were unclean. Yes. Both of y'all are correct. What else? Let's get deeper. Why were we the uncircumcised? Okay, little man.
Because we don't act right.
Amen, brother. Because we don't act right. We act like heathens. There you go. What you got?
We were basically a yes man.
Let's get a little more focus on what we're talking about.
right.
Right? Yeah.
Well, the the circumcision was the token of the covenant. And if we was called uncircumcised, as one, we physically wasn't doing it because we didn't know that we were supposed to do that.
Okay.
Because they was strangers, because they didn't have that. They didn't have the knowledge of who they were.
Right.
So they was not keeping the token of the covenant, and mentally they was acting like the nations.
Okay. There you go. What else? Y'all got anything else to add on that? What?
You were following the spirit of the law?
No. Let's. No. This is strictly. Like he said, they literally were not circumcised. And then when you go to First Esdras, you find out that when the Greeks came in, the Romans came in, we were uncircumcising ourselves. Mm-hmm. So you would go to the gymnasium and wear some type of prosthetic over your penis and let people see that you're just like, let the nation see, look, I'm like you. That's what you would do. Y'all got to know your history, or you won't even know this. This is why Christianity, they have no idea what it's talking about. What strangers apply to what. They have no idea. Because there are two strangers in the Bible. But Christians are like, it's like, well, that's talking about the strangers of the... How is it? Because we're going to go to the flip side. We're going to talk about those strangers. See, so these were the strangers that were separated from the commonwealth. Right? Go ahead.
By that which is called the circumcision.
Right. So the circumcised, the brothers, the people that knew they were Israel, how they would isolate and not deal with the other Israelites, they will call them the uncircumcised. They will call them the uncircumcised. Why? Because they were like, they're just like them.
They didn't sever themselves off from the nations. And that's what when you remember Leviticus 20 and 26, he said that we were holy and he severed us from amongst other people. That physical was the token of the circumcision, but spiritually we were supposed to be separate from all these other nations.
Right.
But our people were just like today. You can't tell you'll celebrate Juneteenth and 4th of July weeks apart.
What's the difference between Kim Kardashian and pick your favorite black rapper? Pick your favorite R&B singer. What's the difference? They're all blowing up their lips. They're all blowing up their butt. They're all blowing up their face with Botox. What's the difference? They
stand for the same thing.
They stand for the same thing.
They believe in the same things. They stand for the same things. It's no different.
So our people are what? We act like heathens.
Yeah.
Well, every time we go over it, we got to talk about how when you meet a woman in the world, right? You meet a woman in the world, and what do you got to worry about? You got to worry about the same things. If Lord knows he doesn't deal with this, but you got to deal with the same thing. If you met a Caucasian woman, you have to deal with what? Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Easter. You meet an Israelite, it's the same thing. She's literally, or he's literally into those things because he walks, talks, acts, eat, dress, thinks like the uncircumcised. So this is why that when they were scattered, what they were getting preached the good news because they were aliens. They were alienated.
Yep.
Go ahead, read that.
In the flesh made with hands.
Go ahead.
That at that time, ye were without Christ.
You were what?
Without Christ.
You didn't know Christ.
Time.
Go ahead.
Being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel.
Right. Being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. Y'all see this? So this what made them strangers. This what made Cornelius why they questioned why to talk to Cornelius. Why the Most High had to send Peter. He had to send Peter a what? A vision or dream about unclean foods. Because Peter's like, I'm not dealing with these cats. And then Peter was still questioning that. That's why he had to come and send Paul. Because Paul was going to go to the... Go ahead, go there.
Go to John 7:35.
Right. So, once again, for y'all two that just came in, the brother's question is in Isaiah 56, 1 to verse 7. We're on the point of Isaiah 56, verse, what is it, 3? When it tells you that the strangers were going to come in. What strangers were going to come in to the bond of the covenant? It was going to be those that were alienated from the covenant. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
John chapter 7 verse 35.
Go ahead.
Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go? That we shall not find him?
Right.
Will he go unto the
disperse
among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?
Just think about that. That's if you don't know the Bible, that whole thing's confusion. Will he go to the dispersed? We read who the dispersed were. The Israelites that were dispersed. And he said, and teach the Gentiles. Well, there was two things going on here. When we preach online, our prayer and desires for the Israelites, but aren't all nations listening? When we go out there in the street, do we say, everybody, close your ears? This is only for the Jews. We tell them that we out there for Israel, but they listening. They want to grab the skirt early of him that is a Jew. They will do it now, some of them. Right? And some of them is going to have to go through the process. So, this is these Israelites that were scattered among the Gentiles, and they walked, talked, called themselves. How many brothers you would talk to and say you're Israelite, and they look at you like, you crazy as hell. I'm black. Yeah. They'll look at you just like that, like, nah, I'm black. Lil Wayne said, slavery. He said, I don't see no slavery. He said, I don't see slavery. So, because he's in denial because money. Right? So, this is those, when we go back to, read where you're at, just to reestablish to them what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 12.
Go ahead.
That at that time ye were without Christ.
No. I want you to go back and establish your question so we can reestablish what we're going over for everybody.
Isaiah 56, verse 3.
Go ahead.
Neither let the son of the stranger that have joined himself to the Most High speak, saying, the Lord has utterly separated me from his people. That's
the Israelites that were cast off and think, oh, there's no way I can come back. I'm an alien. So they're like, nah, there's no way. I'm too far gone. Too far gone, man. You got some of our people tatted from the head to the toe. Face and everything. You know what I mean? Some people that done defiled things. You're going to get a lot of our people, binaries. And they're going to be like, man, I'm too far gone. There's no way I'm a child of God. But the Most High said, go to, what is it? Amos in the land? Or Hosea? Where you have been told?
Hosea.
8:4. No.
Go there real quick. Go to... Where are we at?
Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10.
Right, read that.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Right.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
You are what?
Ye are not my people.
What are you being told?
Ye are not my people.
Everybody can be the Jew except what?
My people.
Exactly. Everybody can be a Jew, but you say the Jews are black? Whoa!
Nope.
Woo!
Nope.
Everybody can be a Jew, bruh. Except the black people. Once you start talking about that, they lose it.
Yeah.
What?
So, question, what was that scripture?
Hosea 1 and 10. Go ahead.
Then shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Because a lot of us ain't going to believe it. We are not going to believe it. You're an Israelite. Now more days than ever. You don't want to be nothing to do with the Israelis. You think it's the same thing because you don't understand. No, they're the fake Jews.
Con.
You're the true Jew.
Right.
Right? Go ahead. Finish that.
That was it.
Right, one more time.
Hosea chapter 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
You have been disowned. You have been alienated. You have been separated. So that's why you call yourself Afro-American, African-American, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Cuban. You're everything the white man labeled you to be.
Oh.
Except what you know you are, what's in your spirit, a child of the Most High. Like, we don't want to identify with that. Go ahead, read on. Go back to Isaiah where you were. No, you finished the alienated, which is Ephesians, right? Ephesians.
More in there.
Go ahead, read that again. Where we at? Ephesians what?
Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
That at that time ye were without Christ,
Uh-huh.
being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel,
Go ahead.
and strangers from the covenant of promise.
Right, we were strangers from what was ours. Go ahead.
Having no hope, and without God in the world.
Go ahead.
But now in Christ Jesus, ye are sometimes were afar off, or now are made nigh by the blood of Christ.
Yeah, they don't even know what that means. There had to be a sacrifice for you to bring you back under the bond of the covenant. That's why he said, I will make a new covenant. And you know how that was done? By Yahweh's blood. Because you broke the old covenant. You can't get it, no matter what they say, they can't get under a contract that's not theirs. It never had anything to do with them. So let's go back to where we at. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 56,
Made it?
verse 3. Neither let the son of the stranger
Uh-huh.
that hath joined himself up to the Most High
Right.
speak, saying, the Lord have utterly separated me from his people.
Okay, so now we know the one strangers. Let's go to what the other strangers. Go to Isaiah 14 and 1. Go to Isaiah 14 and 1. Go to let me find it. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
I'm talking about the sons of God, right? Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
See right there. The strangers are going to be with you in the kingdom. Yes, they are. Nobody never said the nations are not going to be with us in the kingdom.
Right.
They just have a different birth.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing something different in the kingdom.
Right.
So how does this differ from Isaiah 56? Isaiah 56 is telling you the people that's going to join in with the covenant. So watch, read on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Go ahead.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
They shall do what?
Possess them.
They're going to do what?
Possess them.
Wait, okay, so a possession is not a brother.
Right.
A possession is not joint heirs.
Right.
That's a possession is not that. Right? They are going to be ours.
Time.
Right? Go ahead.
Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High, for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
So those are, like, the Bible can't, it does not undo itself. Right. It's not 1 minute going to say the strangers talking about the other nations. Which one is it going to be? That's confusion. Right. Either they're going to be servants and handmaids, or they're going to be joint heirs with us. Because you can't be a servant, a slave, and then be an heir. Right. It doesn't work. Because the heirs are going to do what? Rule. Right? And watch what it says. Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
There you go. Who's the oppressor then? Well, if the nation's going to join in with us, how are we going to rule over them? Like, the Bible is not here to confuse us. That's why we have to know what stranger is talking about and when. Right. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Okay. So who put us in the hard bondage? Yahweh. Under the hand of who? Esau. The nations.
Nations.
All the nations. Mm-hmm. So, because remember, who's going to be the servants?
The nations. God.
Once again, you can't be an heir ruling while being a slave. God. Yeah. So y'all get that?
God.
Okay. So, and then of course you can go to Isaiah 60. Do I need to go there?
For me, it was the distinguishing of the strangers. Like, I know there's a difference.
Right.
But I wanted to grab those scriptures.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So, and then you can add Isaiah 60 to that, just show about the strangers. The strangers will build up your walls. How you building up my walls and you a king? You're joint heirs with me. We're sitting on thrones. Right? Like, the Bible don't contradict itself. Right. Now, here's the killer. Go to Revelations. Go to Revelations 11.
Yep.
Yeah, Revelations 11 and 1. Read that.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And there was given me a reed like unto a rod.
Right.
And the angel stood, saying, Rise, and measure the temple of God.
Remember, John the Revelator is giving us an allegory. Right? So he says, remember, this is a vision, right? And he's telling them to go through these steps. This is what he's seeing. But this is why the Bible has to be broke down like a puzzle. Now, we're not going to go over all Revelations, but the reed is just the measuring stick. A measuring stick that you would measure something by. And what do we measure ourselves by? What?
The law.
The law. So he said you're going to measure the temple by the law. Right? Go ahead.
And the altar, and them that worship therein.
Which was given to who? Go to Romans 9
4
and 4. No, we might as well start at 1, right? For the whole hoorah. For the whole hoorah. Go ahead, read that.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
I say the truth in Christ. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren.
For my what?
My brethren.
For because my neighbor is all kindred. We all bleed the same blood.
My brethren. My kinsmen according to the flesh.
According to the what?
The flesh.
Right. Read.
Who are Israelites. To whom pertaineth the adoption.
See, that's very important right there. Now, if you're a ninja, you write down adoption, and then you go to the book and says who was adopted back. And all those scriptures about being adopted, when you thought it was talking about the other nations, he made it clear it was talking about the Israelites. So that means you misunderstood that all wrong. he's telling you right there, the adoption pertained to the Israelites.
Right.
Us being adopted back under the bond of the covenant. Go ahead.
And the glory.
And the what?
And the glory.
All the great things that the Lord told us we were going to have to wait for. The glory, the uplifting, the sitting on the thrones, the nations bowing. All those things that make us glorious.
Right.
Right? You living longer than a tree. Right? That's the glory.
Right. No sorrow.
Right? No sorrow. Right? The unity. Right? All the things we're going to have in the kingdom. Deuteronomy 28 and 1 down to verse 15. Because 15 is the other side of the coin.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
And the covenants.
And the what?
The covenants.
Who does the contracts, the covenants belong to?
Israel.
Israel. It didn't say Gentiles. It didn't say the nations.
Right.
It said us. Go ahead.
And the giving of the law.
And the what?
The giving of the law.
So when it says here in Revelations, the altar and to them that worship therein, who is ordained to give the law? Who?
Israel.
Israel. That's why he said to the wicked, he said, what you had to do
with thee,
to declare my statutes. Like Pastor Henry, the Edomite Henry from the Baptist Ebenezer.
Peter Popov, what's his name in Texas?
Joel Osteen. The Most High didn't ordain him. He didn't ordain this heathen. Doeg the Edomite didn't go out preaching. Doeg the Edomite. He ordained you. You're ordained. Right? This is the problem here. Go ahead.
And the service of the Most High.
And the what?
The service of the Most High.
The altar and to them that worship therein was talking about you. It was talking about you. All right? Go ahead.
And the promises.
And the promises. All right, jump back. You want?
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 12.
You want to read that?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you said. You're saying the Revelation.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Revelation 11.
But the court which is without the temple.
But the court which is outside the temple. Right? Go ahead.
Leave out.
Leave them out. So this to show you that the nations at no time were going to be joining in the court. In our court. You're like, well, all the world is going to bow. They are. But not that they're not going to be in Jerusalem. They're going to be in their lands, right? Serving the will of the Father in the future, submitting to the Most High. They got to go to this captivity and servitude first. But they're not going to be in the court, in our court. They got a court without the court. Go ahead.
And measure it not.
Read.
For it is given unto the Gentiles.
See? It's given to the nations. So how do we know that Isaiah 56, when it says here, jump back to Isaiah 56. Let's just reestablish what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 13. It says...
No, you're not on 13.
No.
You're up.
Sorry.
3.
3. 3. It says, neither let the son of the stranger that have joined himself to the Most High.
There you go. The son of the stranger can't be talking about the other nations. Because he already said what they're going to be and do in the kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
He's telling us they can't join in the court with us. They're not going to be a part of that.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. But all the prophets from Isaiah to Ezekiel to go to Joel 3 and 17. They all said the same thing, and this is how you know it's not talking about Israelite. Excuse me, it's not talking about the nation. It's not talking about the nation. Because like John the Revelator got, they have a place, but not amongst us. Go ahead, read where you at.
Joel chapter 3 verse 17. So shall ye know that I am the Lord your God.
Your God, go ahead.
Dwelling in Zion.
Right, who's in Zion?
Israel.
Israel, go ahead.
my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy.
Right.
And there shall no stranger there shall no strangers pass through her anymore.
Yeah, because that's what you got now. Right now, you got strangers dwelling in our land.
God.
During the time of Christ, you got strangers dwelling in our land.
God.
Right? Through the apostles. So what is it that we're waiting for? We're waiting for that land that was promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? That set apart city. Go to get one more on that. Go to
that was what? Joel what?
Joel 3:17. Go to Isaiah 52. Isaiah 52. Just the chapter before where you're at. 52:1.
Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake. Put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on the beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. Mm-hmm. For henceforth there shall no more.
Henceforth means from here on forward, right?
There shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised.
And we just went over that.
My God.
What the uncircumcised was. We just went over that. That's the what?
The other nation.
That's the other nation. And it will be our people too that are moving and thinking like those other people, like those other nations. Mm-hmm. Right? The scripture tells us that only 1/3 of Israel shall be, 2/3 shall be scattered, right? Thrown into the lake of fire, right? Go ahead.
And the unclean.
And the unclean, which is those other nations. So that just showed you right there. He couldn't have been talking about Israelites. Right. And those strangers. Go ahead. Go back to Isaiah 56. And where you left off at? Verse 3. Verse 3?
Isaiah 2,
52:1.
Right. Go ahead, Ak.
And the Lord have utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the eunuch say, behold.
Right. So your part was about the Gentiles?
It's so identifying the difference. Getting the scriptures to identify the difference between Israelite strangers and the nation strangers.
Gotcha.
And then, because in my process, I went to Obadiah to show how we were becoming strangers, or how it was prophesied that we were made strangers. And then and also there's a little bit I have about how we became also a unit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to
confirm
get some more understanding of it.
Right.
So the reason why I said 1 and 7, we always start from the first verse to get to understanding. In my mind, it's verse 3 that I needed more of a breakdown.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, on the strangers.
Okay. Now, when it says the eunuch, we know. Remember, this is still talking about Israel.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Still talking about Israel.
Yes.
Now, what is a eunuch? Well, let's get to that. Let's get there in the reading. Read that part first.
It says, neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree.
Right. So that's the one I wanted. Yeah. But where is it at?
19 and 12.
Go there real quick.
Matthew's 19 and 12.
Yeah. Read that.
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 12.
Anybody got the definition of a eunuch? First. The definition of a eunuch. Who has a phone? Who can type? Who has?
Right.
What you got, sis? I mean, you got it?
Yeah, they good.
Go ahead.
Is it a man who has
A man who what?
Who has been castrated.
So a man who has been castrated.
Right.
What else?
I gotta say one, but it continues. Had the testicles removed or rendered non-functional.
Right. So you can have the testicles removed or non-functional. Right. We're gonna get there. I wanna just get the basic what people think a eunuch is, and then we can go to the Bible to understand that what it means to be a eunuch. Right. So yes, someone that has been wounded. When the law says he that is wounded in the stones, right? Meaning what? He had testicle issues, and he cannot function no more in that way, right? What else you got? That was it? What?
So are you saying you people don't choose to do it?
We're gonna go into that because see that's going into this eunuch. A lot of people think, oh, a eunuch is only someone that they were in the war and got their balls blown off, right? A lot of people think that's only a eunuch, and that's not it. A eunuch is just not someone. That's one part of a eunuch, right? Yeah.
I have eunuch and refer to, depending on the context, you can refer to either a literal physical condition or in some passages a person living a life of celibacy or serving in a physical.
Right. That's where we're gonna go. Let's read that because I can see that the basic definition is given, right? Right. All right. Where are we at?
Matthew chapter 19 verse 12. For there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb.
Right. So some eunuchs were born from their mother's womb. You might. There's men that have the power. God bless their soul. That don't have the care to deal with a woman, the desire to deal with a woman, that can go without dealing with a woman, that just don't have the feeling to deal with a woman, right? Now, whether that's because you have a situation or a birth defect or something, or you just are doing it in your mind, right? Go ahead.
And there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men.
Right.
And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake.
See? So you got, either way it go, you got choices. You got people that make choices. Right? So you can be a eunuch and say, I don't want to deal with a woman. Right? I don't want to deal with a woman. That's it. That could make you a eunuch. Or it could be the other way. You got your privy member wounded and you don't have that anymore. Yeah. Right? Y'all see that?
Kind of.
So you see it's not just one way? Yeah. Very important because a brother doesn't have to be wounded in the stones to be, you know what? From now on, I don't want to deal with a woman.
Yeah.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, he said it and you read up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 10.
Verse 10. His disciples said to him, if the case of the man be so with his wife, is it not good? It is not good to marry. And he said unto them, all men cannot receive this same, save they to whom it is given.
Right, to whom of them that have that spiritual power to say, no, I don't. I can tame, I can control my flesh. I don't need a woman. I don't need, so they do what? They become eunuchs spiritually to where they didn't have a birth defect. They didn't go to war and get wounded and became a eunuch. They just are locked into the service of the Most High. Right. Isn't that what Paul was doing?
Yeah, that's
the same thing.
He said that in 1 Corinthians 7:7 when he was going into to avoid this fornication. But he was saying in 1 Corinthians, matter of fact, can I get that real quick? Let's go there. 1 Corinthians 7:7.
Yes.
Read verse 5 so we can know what he was establishing in the spirit. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 5. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time.
Right, so it's going into understanding that when you're in this marriage, right, and you two need to refrain from each other, he's saying don't come together, right, because you need to work on things, right? And he's saying except it be with consent, right? He's not forcing it. He's like, you two have to make the agreement.
Right.
Go ahead.
That ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer.
Because that was the point.
Right.
A lot of our people, when they get in this relationship, it's like every day, we got to go at it every day. But then what? You go at it every day, and you're forgetting about the Most High. Right. Go ahead.
So you might say, hey, look, let's take a moment. Let's to recalibrate our minds, and we're gonna refrain. We're gonna fast together. Right? We're not going to have sexual relations for a month. Well, it got to be an agreement. You can't do it and then which we've had immature men do. Like, what your ribs complaining you're not touching her. Well, I'm on a fast. Did you tell her that? No, I didn't think I had to tell her that. Like, how the hell so she thinks the rib was like, he don't like me. He don't like me because of my body and this and this. It's like, no, he's young and silly as hell.
Right.
To where he don't think there's no reason for communication. You know what I mean? So you got to communicate that. And then there's got to be an agreement. That's what he's telling us here.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
And come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency.
Right. What is incontinency?
But that you come together again, meaning that there's going to be y'all going to join back. It ain't going to be this is forever, right? That's where the Catholics got it wrong.
Oh yeah.
I'm a nun. You mean non-consensual, but you getting some. You playing with yourself, you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
Like that, you don't got the power if you're doing that. Right. I'm gonna be a eunuch, but you're playing with yourself. No, you don't got the power. You need to get you somebody. Right. Go ahead.
This is incontinency. It says the inability to control natural bodily excretions. It says right here. It says the complete lack of self-control. Or the inability to restrain one's desire and passion.
Yeah.
So you have this passion to where it's like the only thing you could think about is sex. But that's why he's going into it, is because that became a problem, or it could be a problem. Right. So there may be a conversation that needs to be had. It's like, okay, maybe I think that we're getting a little too crazy. We're starting to dive into, the other side, right? I'm starting to have these thoughts about, okay, we can do it anywhere now, right? Because that overwhelming desire is just like, you got to get it in here, right? In the movie theater, right? In the car, right? Play with me while I'm driving.
It's good to say all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. Because if you're doing it, then it's taken away from something. It's taken away from our service to the Lord, our service to one another. And there's nothing wrong with that due benevolence, but what a spiritually minded man, woman is supposed to do is supposed to evaluate. It's supposed to examine themselves to see if I'm in the faith or are you in the flesh. If it's always about the flesh, then how could you be in the faith? So these are the things that we're supposed to be conscious of. Right. Like what the brother's saying.
Oh yeah. Because think about it. Like if you're a priest, and for some reason, an hour before class, you just gotta get one off. Like it shouldn't come to that. Like it should be a time and a control to where you can say, okay, when I partake in this with my wife, it's going to be at a time to where it doesn't seem uncontrollable. Right. Like 30 minutes before class, you got to get one off that bad. Or the Sabbath's coming up, right? We got to come on, let's get it in. Like, come on now. It shouldn't be uncontrollable.
Right. And listen to what he's saying, uncontrollable. To where now you can't control that, and it's it's got power over you. There's nothing wrong with you laying with your wife and you desiring your husband, but this subject's about, first of all, a eunuch and what power a eunuch has. Right? The eunuch doesn't have. The eunuch has that power and control. Right.
Yeah, she might make this vow, because remember we talk about the different kinds, right? The one that makes the choice, you make this vow to say, you know what, I'm going to lock into the faith, right? So when he's saying, read that last part of Isaiah 56 again, with the eunuch.
Isaiah chapter 56, in verse 3, last precept.
Go ahead.
Neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree.
Right, because the things that are spiritual-minded men will understand this, right? But somebody be like, oh, wow, you ain't have kids yet? You ain't get married yet? What's wrong with you? Dang, but they don't see the fruit in what their dedication and commitment is going to yield. Go to Wisdom of Solomon real quick. Go to Wisdom of Solomon, because there is a benefit for those spiritual eunuchs, right? Because that's a big vow. That's a big vow. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 14.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 14. And blessed is the eunuch.
It said what?
Blessed is the eunuch.
Right. No, he's not a dry tree. He's not unprofitable. She's not unprofitable. They're blessed. Why? Read.
Which with his hands have wrought no iniquity.
They have been able to abstain from some of the things a lot of us are still praying and fasting to get over. Right? So where you got to make the covenant with your eye, right? Right? I'll not look upon a maid. That brothers got all them scriptures down pat, because you know what you were balanced since your youth. But this individual made this commitment, this vow, and there's a blessing with that, because they're given this strength that a lot of us pray for. Go ahead.
Nor imagine wicked things against the Most High.
Right.
For unto him shall be given the special gift of faith and an inheritance in the temple of the Most High.
You see that? So there is a reward. There is a reward for that level of dedication and commitment. Go ahead.
More acceptable to his mind.
Right. God, that was it.
Jump back and let's go finish that Corinthians.
God. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 6. But I speak this by permission and not of commandment.
Right.
Paul makes sure he's very clear that when he's speaking through wisdom, and it's not a law. When Paul does that, it doesn't mean that he's not in the spirit of the Most High. It means that he's making it clear it's not a law. What? No. Well, this is a question. Isaiah, the 56th chapter, 1 down to verse 7. We're right now on the third verse speaking about the eunuch. The first part he wanted to know about was the strangers and the two types of strangers. The Israelites that were known as strangers, and the nations being called strangers in the Bible as well. So right now we're on the eunuch part, explaining and going over what a eunuch is. All right, go ahead.
But this I speak by permission and not of commandment. For I would that all men.
I'm gonna say this again for all the Paul haters out there. Anything that's in this book was inspired by the Most High.
Right.
So when Paul's saying that, he's saying I'm giving you wisdom, but there's no law. You ain't gonna read it. Like if I tell you, listen, smoking crack is bad for you. Right? You're not. Some will be like, well, show me that in the law. And unless you show me the law, I'm gonna keep smoking this crack pipe. Right? So you can give people wisdom, right? that's in the spirit of the Father, but there's no technical law for it. Right. You got to say that in these generation, because these nuts out there is trying to discredit Paul speaking from the Spirit, and then now anything that Paul said, they're trying to discredit it. We know that all Scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High.
Yeah.
I literally just quoted that in my head. Like,
yeah,
that's what he said.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
For I would that all men were even as I myself. But every man hath his proper gift of the Most High, one after this manner, and another after that. I say therefore to the unmarried and widow.
Read that again.
For I would that all men were even as I myself, but every man have his proper gift of the Most High. One after this manner, and another after that.
Read it one more time.
For I would that all men were even as I myself.
Stop.
Right. Yeah, so he's saying that I would rather that all men abide even as I. Right? The topic that we're on, being how do you say this word again?
Eunuch.
I keep thinking Enoch. I don't know why.
Enoch.
Right.
So Paul
took
that vow of celibacy.
That's right.
And he was known as a eunuch. Right? Not because he went to war and somebody stabbed him in the hinder parts, or he was born that way, but he took that vow that he was not going to deal with a woman. So he's telling you what? I wish every brother was like I was. Right? That's why what he said was, it's not a law. I'm not telling you something that's in the law, but I'm giving you some wisdom. Right? Go ahead.
But every man have his proper gift of the Most High.
But he also knows that that's his gift.
Right.
Everybody don't have that gift. Right? To put off. Every woman don't have. That's where the Roman Catholic Church is wrong, and they don't see. Like the Bible never said, this priest had to be without a wife. It literally says, if he's a bishop, let him be a man of one wife. Right? Where the hell did they get? He had to abstain.
Yeah, that's why they end up touching little boys.
That's exactly
this weird stuff.
Go ahead.
One after this manner, and another after that. I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. But if they cannot contain, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn.
Right. This is how you know it's wisdom and not a law. He's saying, if you can't do this, I would rather you go through the correct process to marry, because it's better to marry than to burn. So again, I like what you was bringing out about he's not giving a law, he's giving wisdom. He's giving understanding that, okay, this is the mind that you want to have, right? If you can't do this, if you can't commit to this vow, then you might as well go through the right process.
And you know you can't commit to it, because what's happening is that now you're not doing like the eunuch of the scriptures, that you're touching yourself, right? You don't got the power, brother. Get you a wife, right? Get you a wife, right? Because if you had the power, it's not on your mind. Y'all get this? It's not eating at you. We know what burn is. What? The desire, the overwhelming passion and desire for a woman. Right? And when that eats at you, you don't got the power to be a eunuch. Right? So, could we go back to Isaiah? Yeah, Tawab. Go back to Isaiah where we left off.
Isaiah chapter 56, verse 4. For thus saith the Lord unto the eunuch that keepeth my Sabbath, and chooseth the things that pleases me, and take hold on my covenant.
Right. Now, we should know this. Generally, that's what we all should be doing, whether a eunuch or not. But what is reminding the eunuch is what you're going to take on. If you're going to give yourself over to this gift in the Lord, well, then give yourself to the Most High, because you do have that time. What happens to cats that they without a woman? It's like you don't have no goals and aspirations, right, in life. But he's saying, look, if you're a eunuch, won't you be a eunuch in the Lord?
Right.
And give yourself to the duty, the service, the office of the Lord, because now you're free. It's like when we talk about to single brothers, not saying you're eunuchs, but you know how you're single at the time and you got more study time. You ain't got kids. You ain't got a dog. You ain't got a cat. You ain't got none of that.
You and Jesus.
It's just you and Yahweh Shai. That's when you're supposed to be getting all your study in. But it's like you waste that time instead of using it valuable. Then you get a rib, and then you're talking about, I can't, bro. Y'all want too much, brothers. You're like, now you're gonna try to put the ministry on the back burner. That's why it says that you're supposed to learn to deal with one wife first before you start to, especially for you nuts that think you're gonna go get more than one woman, and you haven't laid one piece of brick mortar. You didn't use no paste to do anything, but you got what? 2, 3, 4 potentials.
Right.
You got a roster. You got a bench. Of potentials. Nah. Focus on the Yahweh. Right? That's what he's telling us. Go ahead.
Even unto them will I give mine house, and with my walls.
Read that part. You missed that part.
Even unto them will I give in mine house, and within my walls.
We just read it in Revelation. So this is how you know it's still in the same context of who is it talking about. The strangers who were what? Israelites. The eunuchs, which were what? Israelites, because according to all the other scriptures we read, the Israelites are going to be within the walls of Zion, within the walls of Jerusalem. Everybody else, all the other nations, they have to be without. They're on the outer court, not the inner court. So it's the context right there. It don't change.
Go to Psalm 15:1. This is one of my favorite psalms. Read that.
Psalm chapter 15, verse 1. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
Who's going to dwell in this tabernacle? Go ahead.
Who shall dwell in thy holy hill?
Go ahead.
He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness.
Right. Whether eunuch or whether Israelite coming back to who they are, the Most High is not looking at, he's not looking at none of that unless you're doing righteousness. You can't, if you're a wicked eunuch, it ain't going to work. If you're a wicked stranger, it ain't going to work. Right? Go ahead.
And speaketh the truth in his heart.
And speaketh the what?
The truth in his heart.
Go ahead.
He that backbiteth not with his tongue.
He that what?
Backbiteth not with his tongue.
He that what?
Backbiteth not with his tongue.
He that what?
Backbiteth not with his tongue.
That's in there. That's in the Bible. Go ahead.
Nor doeth evil to his neighbor.
Right. Nor do what?
Evil to his neighbor.
Nor taketh up.
Hold on. What is the evil? What?
Anything against what the Most High told us to do.
Right? Breaking the laws, right? But loving your neighbor as yourself, right? Go ahead.
Nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor.
Right?
In whose
Nor taketh a what?
A reproach against his neighbor.
You see the weightier matters of the law?
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
In whose eyes a vile person is contemned.
Right. A wicked person. No. I'm going to ride with the wicked person.
A vile person is contemned.
He's my boy.
A vile person is contemned.
That's my girl, though.
A vile person is contemned.
You don't understand. They got a good spirit.
A vile person is contemned.
A vile person is contemned. Go ahead.
But he honored them that fear the Lord.
Right. He honors them that fear the Lord. Right? So, same thing. Listen, why won't you hang around with your tranny friend? your boy that turned to a girl. Why you don't hang around with him no more?
Who got one of those?
Huh? Y'all got one of those? All right. How about your cousin that's a dyke?
Oh.
Huh?
Definitely.
Or your cousin that's a fag? Why you don't hang around with him? Okay.
Because that's not the right spirit that you should be hanging around. You should be surrounding yourself by the right example.
Right. So exactly. You're going to hang around with that type of spirit, but disagree with that spirit. Mm-hmm. Once again, why has it got to come to that extent to know that that's just one piece of wickedness? Right. What about the ex-drug dealer cat that still want a drug deal? What about the guy that still want to live in the streets with a street mind? See, that's what I'm saying. We brothers be picking and choosing. The Most High said a vile person, a wicked person, is contemned. Meaning, we don't agree with that. That gets me nauseous. Right? All right. So, does that answer your question? Like, okay. All right. We got a few minutes.
I got another one.
What's that?
He said, can I get a breakdown of Ecclesiastes 25 and 8?
Wait, yeah.
Oh, we did?
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Ecclesiastes 25 and 8. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding, and that hath not slipped with his tongue.
Right. So, oh my God. Where you want to start on this one, right? It's so many. Well, read it one more time.
Well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding.
We're going to do this class on, you got a Proverbs 31 woman, but are you a Proverbs 31 man? Right? Right? Clock it.
That's the thumbnail tonight.
I'm just messing with you. Don't clock it. I'm gonna chop off your fingers. Don't clock it. No, but so you got a Proverbs 31 woman, but do you know, like in this instance, that you got a wife of understanding, right? Are you building on this woman that has understanding, or cultivating, right? Or are you just what? You quenching her spirit, right?
Being lying in the home.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No.
I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're quenching the spirit by being a lion in the home. You know what I mean? You're not cultivating the mind, but what are you doing? You're being a niggard at the table. You're not cultivating. You're not building her up the way the Bible says to do that. But you're still what is it? You're still treating her like a subject instead of building her to be your partner or to be that pillar of rest. You're treating her like a pincushion. She's bearing your children. She's cooking your food. She's making your clothes, and that's it.
Right. So you're not mature enough to see what valuable thing you have, right? So you start to go down a road of the old man, the old mind, right? Like he's saying, I just want to use it to lay with, but I'm not going to cultivate that spirit within her. Most of the time because I don't know how to. I don't know. Like, what do you mean cultivate, Ak? Like, what daddy, what uncle, what cousin told you how to cultivate a woman? All you know is that you get with them, you poke them, y'all go to the movies, y'all sweet, you throw roses on her bed. You know what I mean? You buy her a bag.
Throw roses on them.
Right, that's all for those cats. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with that, by the way. Throwing roses on your ribs bed, you know what I mean? If y'all like me, you know, the hopeless romantic, you know. No. Ribs. Me and my ribs got an agreement.
I like
we got an understanding.
Yeah.
They don't need no roses. No, no, but seriously, you don't cultivate that spirit. You're diminishing and quenching that woman of understanding. So there's got to be an acknowledgement. You got a woman of understanding. Now, how am I going to deal with her? Right? What you was going to say?
Now, when the point got brought up, it made me instantly think about when it was at Passover. I don't know who said it, but it was something about when what's the brother that teaches with
the brother Shatak.
Whenever he got like his promotion,
yeah,
and his wife was on the side.
Yeah,
they were speaking about how like now that he's getting brought up, you know, the temptations and stuff is gonna come to her as well. And
yeah,
just how the standard is risen for her as well.
Yeah,
and it just makes me think a lot about how I don't know what schools teach, you know, women don't matter or whatever, but the standard and like the ability that women have, like how strong you can be. How it says they're a pillar of rest, like you can have a weak pillar of rest and you can have a very strong one.
Right.
So the idea of, you know, you trying to raise yourself up as a man, trying to be a priest, you know, kind of giving a lack of attention to the woman, it just seems so pointless. And it shows how the brothers were saying how the more you like try to grow yourself, you know, the temptations, the negative things, whatever, is going to go to her as well. She has to be in the proper mindset.
Yeah, it's you not leaving. Every brother that's been around me for the last 25 years, I've always said it. You cannot be a general and your wife is a trooper. And then when brothers get around, when sisters get around her, she's in trooper mind and she's like, just that's what he do. Because you didn't dwell with this woman of understanding and say, you know what, let me do what I'm supposed to do, which is lead the house, right? Guide the house, take the oversight, take the leadership, right? That's why if you go to, read that one more time and then we're going to go to Timothy's. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 25 verse 8. Well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding.
Go ahead.
And that have not slipped with his tongue.
Right, and that not has slipped with his tongue. Now, let's finish this before I jump over there. What happens when this man slips with his tongue? What?
I mean, just him not being wise and like what he's thinking, and then it comes out, and then that can just lead to a whole lot of destruction.
Right. I wish they could hear you online because it's right. Slip. Be not what? Say it again.
Not being wise enough with your thoughts to where the things that you're thinking comes out, and then it just leads to a bunch of
confusion. Because if you, I mean, there's so many ways. Y'all got 3 hours? Well, it's like not being able to articulate yourself properly to her. This is one of the problems we get into with a lot of relationships. The woman wants to respect the man, right? She might be a good woman, but then the husband doesn't know how to communicate. He doesn't know how to articulate. He doesn't know how to give understanding, right? So what happens? She's like, yeah, he told me that I can go buy the food, and I went and bought the food. Then when I came back, he said, what the hell's wrong with you? Why you didn't get what I asked? And all you told me was go get the food. Like that type of communication. Right? Like you didn't even break it down to me, right? So how the hell am I supposed to know what to do? So now you're not only slipping in your speech, you're slipping in understanding, and iron sharpeneth iron. So now you're studying her growth. Because you're not making sure you're on top of yourself, then she's not on top of herself. Then what happens? You try to require from her to be in order on this level, how to speak, and you're not on that level. So now you're actually degrading her because you never, iron sharpens iron, right? A butter knife is going to sharpen a butter knife. So you're like, damn, why is she so slow? Because you're slow, right? Because you're not bringing her up to that level, right? And it comes with communication. Go ahead.
And that hath not served a man more unworthy than himself.
Right, and that have not what?
Served a man more unworthy than himself.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What?
So like the first part was slipping with the tongue, so not being aware of things that are going on. And then it says, and not served a man more worthy than himself. So like you haven't been in the position to where like as off as you are, like you haven't been under that, I guess that government or that leadership.
Yeah, you haven't learned those things. So how are you going to be able to teach your wife, your kids, yourself to do those things? That's why the scripture says, as a leader is, so are his officers. Right? So you can go and see, okay, if this brother, if you're slow, most likely your rib is slow. Most likely your kids are slow. Right? Now, it ain't all fall on him. We know that. But most likely, you're going to see exactly why. Am I making that up? Why not? Why am I not making that up? You have to be there to know what I'm talking about. Why am I not making it up? What scripture shows that most likely what you see with the husband is what you're going to get with the wife? Why? A man shall cleave to his like. So if you want to see you, go look at your rib. And she is the exaggerated version of that. So what you missed out on is what, it's like I was saying about the camp. Remember when little boys run camps? What happens? You're going to see the deficiencies because you lack those things to teach. You have not touched on them. Right? Now it's different if you did. It's different if you are teaching it and there's a rejection of it. Right? Like you get with a rib and then you're teaching her and she's rejecting it. Totally different situation. Right? You're getting with your kids and you're like, you're there. You're on time, Dad. You're not the dad, huh? What happened? What are we doing? Huh? What? Like the absentee, absent-minded, no brain dad? That's different than a dad that's on it and it's like, look, go here, get this, make sure you get your books. You must be right, you're on it. But for a dad that's not on it, and then expecting your woman to be on it or your kids to be on it, you're going to get what you put out, right? So that's what it's telling us here about this individual. But I just wanted to get one. There's so much to go into this. 1 Timothy 3 and 11.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to Schwab about this the other day. You can start from verse 8.
1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
Likewise must the deacons be great.
Right. So remember, you got the old school idea of rank and position, and then you got the new school, right? The Greek version, which is bishops, deacons, pastors, right? But it's all the same thing. Just as I was explaining to him, it doesn't matter what title. These are just different job positions that you're doing in the body, right? So a deacon, you literally, when you read this, it's going to be all across the board the same thing. The character, the standard, the quality of a man, it's all across the board the same way, right? All right, then nothing really changes, right? Go ahead.
Not double-tongued.
Right, so the deacon's supposed to be what?
Grave.
The deacons is supposed to be grave. Go ahead.
Not double-tongued.
Right? We just read it. Not backbiting. Right? Not, oh, I want to argue every point. Like, then, y'all, help me out, y'all. Stay a member until you come to the evolution of what the duty is of a deacon, a pastor, an officer, or officer 50. If you're arguing with me at an officer 50, then I must have slipped and not seen something, and definitely fell off, because you don't deserve that position if you don't know what you're dealing with. It. We should already be in agreement when you get to that point. If you lack understanding, you're still a member or a trooper, because you really don't get it yet. Y'all get that?
God.
So this is what he's telling. The double tongue is not there. Like, we're not going, me and Bakar, me and Nazak, we don't go back and forth. Right? And yes, he can bring anything. He brought me something the other day. Hey, what you, right? We can get into talk like a man, but there's still an order. There's still a respect all the way around. Right? But this guy right here, a double tongued person, is really back and forth, right? Really not understood, right? Mm-hmm. Let me get to the point. Just bear with me. Go ahead.
Not given too much wine.
Right? Same thing as a bishop, right? Right. You see, the quality and standard and character of this man doesn't change because of his title. It's all the same thing, right? He's not a drunk, right? His go-to for comfort, for ease, for a mental relief and stability is not wine, liquor, drugs, any of that. Right? Go ahead.
Not greedy of filthy lucre.
Right, which is, once again, we should already know, dealing with Israel, it should not be about money. Because if it is, you're in the wrong place. That's one thing the Most High is going to show you. He's like, that's a given. That's a given.
That's a prerequisite.
Yeah, go ahead, read on.
Holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience.
And this is what I wanted to get to on Shawab's question right here. Go ahead.
Holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience.
Verse 10, go ahead.
And let these also first be proved.
Let them be what?
First be proved.
What?
First be proved.
By who? Michael the angel? Michael the archangel? He gonna come down and say, listen, you did it. You did it, ninja. Is that what he gonna do? No, you're gonna be proved by men around you. So guess what? That there's gonna be a man that tells you you're not ready. Be like, nah, bro, you're not ready. You got too much ego. You got too much pride. And then if you do got pride, you're mostly got to say, well, you know what? I don't agree with you. I'm going to go do my own thing. Okay. Exactly. Then do that. Okay. But whatever you do it quickly. Right? You're going to be proven. Your peers will prove you. Right? Go ahead.
Then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless.
Being found what?
Blameless.
That's a high calling. That's a high calling. So there's supposed to be, as you step into this office, a level of, man, not much can be said about you in the department of messing up. Think about that. Right? The sisters could say, man, when I talk to this bro, he don't just shrug me off. He really talks. He makes the sisters feel like a brother. We're brothers and sisters. He talks to the younger brothers. He talks to the older brothers. Right? That dynamic is learned, and he understands his duty. Right? He's literally blameless. You're not going to see him at the feast. He'd be the drunk guy. He'd be the extra guy. Right? There's going to be a level about him to where, okay, I know if I say this to this brother, he's going to take that personal, so let me hold my tongue. He's going to know when to hold his tongue. He's going to know the quality and standard of a leader, right? Even on this level, right? So this is the deacon, but I want to get to this point. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, must their wives be grave.
So there you go. If you have a woman of understanding, then you got to be a man of understanding, because you brought your wife to that level of understanding, right? So there's got to be along the way you understanding how to bring your wife along this path to understand you're taking on responsibilities and a high calling. And if you're a deacon, a pastor, bishop, and you're going to come to that level, your wife got to be on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be grave, she got to be grave. Go ahead.
Not slanders.
Not what?
Slanders.
Not slanders.
Mm-hmm.
She got to be able to give right reports. That when she speaks about a sister, that is not from emotions and is not from her feelings, but a correct report. Right? I don't care about all the extra stuff. What happened, and that's what she's gonna do.
Yeah, leaving things out.
Yeah, leaving things out, all that immature things that are supposed to be wiped away. Right? Because you showed her that example. You showed her how to follow in that mind. Go ahead. Everybody leaves on the wrong time.
Right.
Everybody leaves on the wrong damn time. Go ahead.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron.
I got the definition of grave, of a man being grave.
Okay, what you got? Go ahead.
This is ChatGPT. It says, biblically, a grave man thinks before he speaks, is not childish or foolish in behavior. It says, controls his emotions, takes his responsibilities serious, earns respect through godly conduct, fears God and keeps his commandments.
Right. There you go. Perfect. And the reason I wait here is just to show that if your wife is grave and she's a woman of understanding, the way that's going to keep growing is if you're a man of understanding. And that's what happens when go back to his scripture in Ecclesiastes? Where was it?
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Well is him that dwells with a wife of understanding.
You're going to be well if you dwell with a wife of understanding and you uplift, promote, strengthen that spirit on her.
You're feeding that understanding.
You're feeding that understanding. But if you're oblivious, if you're not conscious, if you're still a little baby boy, then you're not going to cultivate that spirit. You're not going to see the value in that. Right? Go ahead.
And
No. So jump back. Finish that last part. Wives, graves, not slanders. Go ahead.
faithful in all things.
Right. And sober and faithful in all things. Just to show you it's all going to be one and the same. A man shall cleave to his life. All right? Yeah, so.
He said the last part of the precept
Mm-hmm.
in Ecclesiastes, is it saying that I'm going to treat this man as I would treat myself, and that hath not served a man more unworthy than himself?
I'm not.
So
I'm not sure what he's saying. What? Repeat what he's saying again.
He said.
Read the scripture again. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 8. Well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding, and that have not slipped with his tongue, and that have not served a man more unworthy than himself.
Right. So what is he asking?
He said, is it saying that I'm going to treat this man as I would treat myself?
I mean, yes, that's the basics of it. Yes. Right? If you want to bring it down to the very simplest things, you would treat him like yourself. Yes. Was that it on there?
Oh, that was it.
Now, you say we got another question?
Oh, okay.
All right, this is going to take us over, y'all.
Time.
So all y'all that need to go, we understand. But we're just going to answer this brother's question real quick. All right, where are we at?
This is from the brother Freddie out in Fresno. Got the Fresno crew listening online right now. Freddie asks, he wants to know why our people won't stand together.
Y'all got 3 hours?
Time.
Give us the 30-minute version.
30-minute version? All right. 30-minute version, y'all. Because niggas are selfish.
Come on.
The end. All right. Next question. Oh, y'all want a Bible verse with that? All right. Why? Because our people are not ready to put down themselves for their brother. Right? They're caught up into all the things that the world has promoted. All the things that the world has put in them. We can't get unity. Go there though. Let's go to Psalms 133. Let's start with that one first. Then go to 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. We'll go there. And then go to 1 John, I think it's 3 and 15. Go ahead, read that.
Psalm chapter 133, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
So, what you're asking is exactly what the Bible pushes and promotes. But it takes work because all the damage, the hurt, the pain that all of our people been through, this is one question. It's like, you know how many brothers, the brother came in and said, man, how come we can't get together and we can't go do this and do this? Why? Because your ego is in the way. And unfortunately, the black man is never, when it all comes down to it, you can see brothers come in humble as hell. But then they get a little bit of knowledge, and then now it's like, no, I don't need you no more. I'm already told. I already know. So when you ask why there's no unity, because selfishness. It's like, it's rare to keep this unity in the right spirit. It's rare. The Most High said only the chosen would do it. And he said they will march and they will not break their ranks. But to answer the question is, our people don't have this love in them. So they're not going to fight for unity. Watch, read it again.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
So first thing is we got to be unified. We got to dwell together in unity. Now, in order for us to dwell together in unity, we got to be what? What?
The same mind.
We got to be in the same mind. Right? Now, we're in the same mind right now. Everything's good. But let me tell you about yourself. Let me check you. Let me correct you. And you don't agree with that. Well, you agreed with it when we told you put down the blunt, put down the cigarette, put down the drinking. But when correction comes with a lot of our people, that's when unity breaks up. Because ego gets into play. So you really, you run from it. Oh, you know what? Who are you to tell me how I am? I've been telling you that from day one who you are. You a nigga. Right? From day one, we've been telling you, without Yahweh, your niggas, your spicks, your spooks, your wet bags, your border jumpers, your water beetles. Right. We've been saying that from day one. Now, all of a sudden, when you're corrected on something you think you know, there's a division. That's the problem. Ego. Ego. Like we've been telling you from day one, you've been doing it wrong. Now you got a few more breakdowns and a few more scriptures. Now you what? Man, me and the brother, we just don't agree. I love those brothers though. Stop saying that BS. But I love those brothers though. You don't love nobody. Because if you loved, you would love me like you love your rib. She gets out of order, she gets mouthy, and you what? You take her right back, you talk to her, y'all willing to counsel with her out of order ass. You're ready to counsel. Like, baby, hold on a second. You know what I mean? I do it too. But guess what? I do it with brothers too, do also. You know what I mean? When she get out of order, I'm like, look, Yahweh Shai said we need to talk.
God.
In the spirit of the Most High.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's get your book, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You got demons on you. Read here. Right? We do that with our ribs. But brothers, our people, the men, most of all, the reason why we can't unify is because when brothers get a little bit of knowledge, that's when they get puffed up and they no longer want to be in the same mind. So when we agree, we got to agree to all the things. Not just to Christ is black, not just to I'm a Hebrew Israelite, but when I'm off and I'm wrong, let me accept that and let me not try to find a fight to argue with you. Now, how many times I got to tell you this? How many brothers we dealt with, everything would be fine until you start telling them, be a better husband. You're not going to go get more than one woman. Don't bring that over here.
That's
like, deal with your one rib, right?
That's a personal attack.
Yeah. Now it's like, now these cats try to find, you know what? Me and Kazakia, I love them, but we just, it was something between us. I'm going to tell y'all right now, when y'all hear that BS, say, no, I'm going to ask Kazakia myself. Because it ain't a secret. It ain't a secret.
Yeah.
It be, I don't want to be told something, and I'm being told it in front of everybody, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to create division, discord, arguments. I'm going to create debates. We do that. We deal with this all the time. It's madness. It's egotistical. Instead of saying, you know what, I was wrong, because you told me I was wrong, just like you told me I was black. I wasn't black. I wasn't American.
Right.
That's what's supposed to be happening. But we lose that connection at some way, right? Read that. 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
1 Corinthians 1 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord, Yahweh Shai, that ye all spake the same thing.
We do speak the same thing. You know what I mean? Christ is black. That's what they think the truth's about. Christ is black. The so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Yeah. But when it gets into the weightier matters, the truth don't matter no more.
You have your perspective, I can have mine.
Yeah, you can have what you think, and I got what I think.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? We grown men. That's the way you think, that's the way I think. Well, who taught you that? That's the thing about it. Who taught you, Who showed you? When you were a bad husband, who showed you that? It wasn't your daddy. It was your brother.
That's right.
See, these are the things that brothers don't want to be said because they want to have that. I think the word is ambiguity. Yes.
Yeah, when you like, I ain't say, like, yeah,
right.
I know the word.
I forgot the word.
Yeah.
I got it on my tongue, but I can't say it.
What's the definition?
They want to have a cloak to hide up under, and a reason.
Another one is plausible deniability.
Plausible deniability.
To make you exempt, basically.
Yeah, to make them exempt, right? It takes work to be unified. It takes work like Yahweh Shai to sit. When Yahweh Shai called Peter the devil, what did Peter do? Did he be like, Yahweh Shai, why you banging on me?
I'm dipping off, starting my own thing.
Yeah. See, this is why I can't rock with Yahweh Shai no more. You know what I mean? He just be going around calling Cash the devil. That's what we doing now? Right? The unity, we have to be unified in the same and understand that what is required and what is continually required of us. Go ahead.
And that there be no divisions among you.
So, how is there going to be no divisions among us if we don't all agree on the same things? And that's continue. That's continue. Right? We have to agree on the same things. So, why can't we get it together? Because black people are proud as hell. And when they get a little bit of knowledge, they lose their damn mind and they can't be told nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Go ahead.
But that you be perfectly joined together.
That we be what?
Perfectly joined together.
So what you did is the first 2 years, you hold back what you really think instead of disannulling what you think and seeing that your mind is not right, but you just waited to the right time to tell and then tell how you really think about it. But so all those classes we were doing wasn't chopping that down. It wasn't destroying those evil thoughts. You waited to hold those thoughts in, and you waited 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. You serious right now? You were supposed to come in, and those imaginations were supposed to be cast down. So what you did is you gained knowledge, and then you held that negativity, and you waited for the right time. Now you got knowledge, and you get more puffed up for a reason to divide, to talk hatred, to not accept what you're doing is wrong. That's the only reason why people can't get together. We don't see eye to eye. We don't see eye to eye. Right? There's no unity. Because we're dragging in all the worldly hate, the worldly division, and then what happens? We bring that in the truth. This is what's got to stop. It will stop because the Most High is going to, men of integrity, men that can actually admit what their problem is, what their faults are, right? They're going to come and they're going to say, you know what? It's not, let me not try to deflect, but understand what I'm dealing with. Everybody, you're trying to deflect. It's like, why are you worried about this, brother? Why are you worried about that? Because you're looking for something for a reason. You don't got to do that. Just leave. But that's what happens. We can't have unity because there's no agreement. So do we agree that Christ is black?
God.
Do we agree that you're a Hebrew Israelite?
God.
Do we agree that we don't baptize with water?
God.
See, and then we keep going. You keep going, and then you start seeing it get lower and lower. It get lower and lower. Like, do we? Like, do we agree with that?
You looking around at everybody else? Right.
Do we agree with this? Do we agree with that? And that's the problem. You come in and you don't know if you're fully in agreement, but you sit around 2, 3, 4, 5 years not agreeing, silently disagreeing. It's like, what are you doing, man? We have to agree on the essentials, the basics, the laws, the statutes, commandments of the Bible, and then our nation is going to get it together. Because regardless of what's being said, this ain't everybody. This is not everybody's not like this. The righteous are going to be in one mind, one judgment, and continue to do the will of the Father. Go ahead.
That you be perfectly joined together.
That you be perfectly what?
Joined together.
Okay. I'm going to give y'all a visual of perfect is. I'm going to give you a visual of what perfect is. Just imagine you and your rib. All right. Yeah. You don't got a rib. Imagine you and your rib that you were in love with. That's what perfectly joined together is, where she can do nothing wrong and you let her act a fool.
That's real. God.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
See, you remember that fake love you had? That got to be turned into something real, and for the nation, for your brothers. Because you have bent over backwards for this woman, but you come into the truth and a brother steps on your toe, a brother angers you, you can't even do Matthew 18. So the brother's asking, well, why can't we unify? Because that be the problem. You want to pull a lot of the worldly stuff into the truth, and now it destroys the validity of the knowledge of the Most High. It don't destroy the truth. It destroys the validity among you. And now we got to work harder. So that's what we need to put away. We need to put away all those logics and things that got us divided in the world. Go ahead, read on.
In the same mind and in the same judgment.
So we're supposed to be in the same judgment. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because usually what it comes down to is how you judge that. I don't like how Kazakia judged that situation. It wasn't Kazakia, dummy. It was me and 7 other brothers. You just didn't want to hear nobody. That'd be the problem. Like, it could be 7 other people telling you the same thing, but you don't want to hear it because you don't want to hear it, and then it's a disagreement. It always comes down to the judgment. You want to judge like the world because you hid the whole time among us. And then when somebody puts your car on it, you're like, nah, y'all, I'm just, you know what? I'm going to just keep peace. I'm going to do it. I done seen it all. It's madness. It's madness. It's trickery. It's games. Won't you just be straight up? Won't you just be real? That damn, you got a lot of old things in you, and you're trying to drag them to the truth, and a lot of those things hold us back. That's why our people can't get together. Sewing old cloth on new garment, and it always implodes where the work is being done. So, finish that, Mawala?
For it hath been.
Okay, that's it on that. Go back to Psalms 133 and 1 and read it again, and then you got one? Go ahead. You can go to Ephesians. You got it.
Psalm chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
So the unity needs to be established, and it's a good thing, but not this fake unity.
Right.
Not this, we want to, it's because we're a hangout, we're a clique, we're a crew, but true unity based on the principles in of the Bible, of the scriptures. Go ahead.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard.
It's
No, my bad.
no, it's an anointing. It's a cleansing, right?
Right.
Remember what that anointing oil would do? The frankincense, the myrrh, right? We went over it in Sabbath class. It would be a cleansing.
That's right.
And that's the part that a lot of us don't want. That anointing part. I don't want to be cleansed, washed, set apart. Go ahead.
That went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descend upon the mountains of Zion.
Right. Where you at?
Go to
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go to Ephesians 4 and 3.
Ephesians chapter 4 verse 3. Endeavoring to keep the unity.
What does
You know what
endeavoring mean? What does endeavoring mean? Go ahead.
It is physical exertion along with mental exertion to push past something that can hurt you.
Well, imagine trying to physically do something, but inwardly, in your mind, you can't wait to leave. You don't think it should be built this way. You don't think it should be run this way, but you're going to be around. Like we sometimes we still deal with this colorism thing, and I'm not saying for the brother Freddie. I'm saying the hype session that we see when brothers come in and say, okay, we're not black, we're Israelites. But what changed? Just the information? Just the information changed? What has to change is how we think about one another. The precious ointment. Do you look at the body as precious? We get brothers that don't even look at the school as precious. They're like, well, I don't want to take the garbage out. I don't want to unclog the toilet. So you just want everybody to just have to take, you can't do number 2 in our own building? So I guess it's not precious then. Because nobody wants to go through the pain, the endeavoring part.
There you go.
Nobody wants to do the dirty work. Everybody wants to say, oh yeah, it's done, I'm a part. But who wants to be part of the building process?
You want to be a brother in name. But when it comes to the adversity on what it is to build relationships, you're not there. The only way you know that is with women and money. When it comes to your job, your ass would be adverse.
Yeah.
Out in the rain delivering packages.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Talking about one wish.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause again, I like the Psalms 133, and we read it all the time. How it's precious. Do you look at the man next to you, the sister next to you, behind you as being precious? If you did, then you would go forth and do the thing like when you got that car and you washed it in the rain. You see the brother had the new car, he was walking like, damn, bro, you just washed it yesterday. Yeah, but he showed how much of a value it was. But we won't get brothers to step up. The ones that say I love you, we won't get brothers to give up to show that they really love. That painstaking effort, it's so many levels to that, but it's going to show who really does love. Go to John, finish that. Somebody else get John 15 and 13. Read it again.
Endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace.
Because if it really is precious, like your woman, like your job, you're not trying to lose either one of them. We see you tiptoeing into the HR office, trying to plead your case, why you shouldn't get fired, why you really love it here, right? They got the wrong idea about you. You got the company tatted on your back, right? But when it comes to the truth, it's like, nah, I just go start my own thing. Or this is not really that necessary. This is not really that necessary. The scripture said the kingdom come not through observation. It is necessary. Like the brother said, we want to build. We are commanded to build. But how can we build if we have a different outlook on everything? If we're
let's be real. It's not a different outlook. Stop that. Stop giving them that.
Okay.
It's the same worldly garbage. You dragged it into the truth. And then you expect us to play with your antics.
Deal with that. That's just you.
I'm not giving these cats that. You never changed from day one. Mm-hmm. All you did was put on the robes and the girdle and all that, and then you're like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wait till I get to that point. Mm. And then it's like, boom, the boogeyman. It's like, oh, this is what you've been waiting for. Mm. Because if it was about the knowledge and the truth of the Most High, the embodiment of the character the Most High want, that would shine forth.
Right.
It would show forth the man. The 1 John. Read that 1 John 3:15 real quick, and then we'll go back. We'll go right back. 1 John 3:15.
1 John 3 verse 15.
Go ahead.
Whosoever hated his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murder.
No. It's 1 John 16. Read 16.
Verse 16. Hereby perceive that we love the Most High.
Right.
Because he laid down his life for us. And we ought to lay down our life for our brethren.
See? And that takes adversity. Mm-hmm. That takes work. Mm-hmm. What we've been stripped from, according to Deuteronomy, is true love, the tenderheartedness for your brother. And you know what that comes with? That comes with correction too. Just like you love your child, they got to get corrected. Mm. But there's no hard feelings. Correct you and move on. I'll correct you and act like nothing happened just a minute right after. Mm. Why? Because it's not personal. Yeah. You got to tell a brother the right thing and we move forward, right? But the dynamics of you're bringing the old man into the truth, right? Because it's old man antics. It ain't nothing new. Go ahead.
No, I mean, that's the same script. But read John. It's the same thing. Right.
Oh, this is good.
John 15:13. Who got it?
John chapter 15, verse 13. Mm-hmm. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend.
Yeah, I stand corrected. Because While you say it, what Christ said, they worship me with their mouth, but their heart is far from me, because you haven't killed that mind of the old you. So while you say you love the truth, while you say you love the camp, while you say you love the body, how is there still residue of the old you in your mind? Well, when that starts vomiting out of you, you start seeing why brothers appeal off. Why there's not we're able to have multiple different offices. Why we're not able to have multiple different street speakers at the same time. Multiple different things going on. All the harvest, all the labor that's there. All the scripture said the harvest is plenteous, the labors are few. Why? It's still something in you that's still holding your hands back from putting it fully to the plow. So while we talk about the building, it's like, well, look at the ones that are building. They let go of that pride. Mm-hmm. They let go of that. They let go of all of those things that were hindering them to keep bounded with the men next to them. Because that's what it said. What it said in the bond. What is the word bond? When you look it up in the Greek, it even takes it to a level of a ligament. Right? Y'all know the ligaments, those ligaments that attach. That's like the toughest thing in your body, man. Right. It keeps that bone connected with your. You mess up one of your ligaments, you done. Yeah. So you're gonna do all the kind of therapy to rehab it back to your strength, but we don't think about that. Mm-hmm. We don't think about that. We'll stay weak. We'll stay disgruntled. We'll be that schism and say I could be around and wonder why there's no fruit. That's why I say cast out the scorner and contentious seed. Get rid of that leaven, that one that doesn't want to give up fully, and watch. Watch what really, how the Most High really will bless it. And that's what we're doing. That's what we have to be doing first in order to build. In order to build, we have to cast out of that leaven mind, that old mind. You can't bring the old you to the new. Like we say it all the time. It's a question that he's asking, but is that not what we go over all the time? Because how many people come in here and be like, well, we should have this kind of thing, and we should build our own thing. And we like, come on. Can you sweep without murmuring? Can you show that you're willing to do everything, not just what you want to do?
It's so whack as hell, because what do we keep telling brothers? What does it take to build something in order? Right? Mm-hmm. We can't just do it willingly. Like we told the brother Kindu one time, like about distributing food to the community, right? Mm-hmm. So let's do that real quick. Let's distribute food to the community. All right, so we got to get the food. All right, we don't get government money, so we got to come up with the food. We need everybody to put in for that. All right, so let's say the Lord was gracious and everybody put in for the food. Now we got to set up how we're going to do that. Who's going to do that? What days? Now, if you have that one disgruntled person that I don't like the day. Mm-hmm. I don't like this, what y'all giving out. You see what I'm saying? I can keep going. The person that just don't like something. Now, how about if that person that person didn't like, it wasn't that he didn't like or she didn't like everything. It was just one thing. But check this out. She didn't like, it was sandwiches, right? Mm-hmm. The other person didn't like how we set up the line. The other person didn't like what we gave them to drink. You see my point here? That this is the mind state. We can't get unity because there's always somebody with some damn opinion that doesn't help what we're trying to do. So, and then they bring that old worldly TV drama into the truth. So now you're like, I don't like how this, and then you get emotional that you don't like it, and then you get negative because it wasn't done the way. So you came in to do it or to follow, and then that's a whole different perspective there, right? Yeah. Go to Matthews real quick. Go to Matthews. Go to Matthew 9, verse 16. So once again, to answer this question, the problem why we don't have unity is because we have to first be unified on the word, the book, the knowledge and wisdom of the Most High. Yeah. If there's no unity in this, then what's going to happen is there's going to be arguing and debating and confusion. So there's got to be some type of order and structure. I don't give a damn. I'll sit down. You tell Bakar, you run it. I'm fine with that. I'm sick and tired of being the guy that talks. I like, Bakar, you run it. What we going to do? Right? Or I'll be like, not Zach, you got it, whatever you want, we'll do it. I'm ready to help. It ain't about, see, with me, it ain't about being Mr. Damn the chief and everybody else is Indians. It's about experience. If he knows how to do it, then let him do it. You can't walk in the street. You can't put out a cigarette at the front door and say, I got y'all. Let me do it. I'm going to set it in order. How about put the damn cigarette out, put your pants up, wash yourself, clean your mind, and then you can add something to the body. Right. But you still want to be putting out the cigarettes talking about, why come y'all don't? I don't understand why we can't just... It's chaos. And nothing's going to work like that. It's about having the men of the Most High with the experience doing it and then you following. Like I was telling the brother the other day, y'all generation, this generation is stubborn as hell. I never was trying to argue with my officers, elders, my leaders, or trying to debate with them, or trying to pick their mind like, well, let me ask you this, Yeah,
that's funny.
In an argumentative, trying to throw them off. I never was like that. But this is the problem. We don't got no humility no more as a people. We don't know about humbling as a people. We don't know about following as a people. Go ahead, read that. Where you at?
Matthew.
Yep. 9 and 15.
Matthew 9 verse 15.
16.
9 verse 16. No man putteth a piece of new cloth unto an old garment.
No man what?
Put a piece of new cloth unto an old garment.
No man put a piece of new cloth to an old garment. It just don't make sense. You can't come in with your worldly antics, your worldly mind, and think, oh, this is going to work out. I'm going to just be quiet for 3 years. And then I'm going to spring up like a damn Wolverine. I'm going to be quiet for 6 years. And I'm going to spring up like a Wolverine. It's like, bruh, that's not how you do things. You were supposed to be being washed, cleansed. Go ahead.
For that which is put in to fill it up.
Uh-huh.
For that which is put into fill it up.
Uh-huh.
Take it from the garment.
Right. That which is put into. That's like he got the fresh purple, right? Garment on. And then we just like, you know what? We're going to put a patch on this. And it ain't no real patch. It's just, we're going to put a patch here. You know how the sisters put leather? Put leather on the top, put fringes on the bottom. No, we're just going to rip this up and put a patch there.
Burlap.
Right. Is that gonna work? Nah. That's our people. I know things too. You know what I mean? I know all about it. My cousin Ashanti, she told me all about it. We don't give a damn on what you know. It ain't about what you know. It's about what you need to know. That's the problem with Israel.
Yeah, you see that with the when they had that little conscious community movement where you could get everybody could come together, it's supposed to come and build. But what fruit came out of that? The only thing came out of that was debates. Because everybody's got their way, their right. So nothing came out. It was no progress. Only thing that came out of it was like rap battles. That's the only thing that came out of it. Why? Because your mind said we was going to build, but how can you build if everybody's thinking their own way?
Yeah.
If everybody's on their own thing. Nobody's humble enough to say, you know what needs to be done, send me, I'll do it. Everybody wants to give the orders.
Yeah. Yeah, just finish this because I know brothers are tired. Go ahead, read that.
And the rent is made worse.
And the rent is what?
Made worse.
And the rent is made worse. So you think you helping? That's like we could have just left it, but you're trying to add.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well just stood with that mentality.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're trying to mesh two things together that don't go together. So what is it? Our people got to realize they got to be renewed.
Mm.
Our people got to realize that just because you got a little knowledge, that doesn't mean you're Yahweh Shai resurrected.
Mm.
Right.
That you still got work to do. Keep doing the good work and moving forward in the spirit. And then you'll start seeing that those old scales will peel off of you. And then you can move forward in the spirit. But once you start thinking you know everything and you can examine, you're like, no, I've been here a little second. Now I can start seeing. I got sight beyond sight. Like, only if we can tell you the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I be trying to, but if I'm that forward, you get your damn feelings hurt.
Burn them up.
Yeah, burn them up. Because only if we can really tell you the truth, like how you really move. But the problem is that we spare those things so we can go ahead and not be lords over your faith, but helpers to you. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, man, and we're speaking from experience that a lot of these things happen because our people don't want to let go of a lot of the old things of the world. When you deal with people from the world, they want to hold on to the old baggage, the old pain, the old suffering. Watch, go there real quick. Last one, defrauded because of ill men's dealings.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're asking this question. There's a lot. We'd be here all night. Who is it? Johnny?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie. We'd be here all night going over
29.
these scriptures. But check this out real quick. Read that.
Ecclesiastes 29:2.
All right.
Oh, no, 7.
29:7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 29, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Many, therefore, have refused to lend for other men's ill dealing.
Many have refused to lend. Lending is that form of giving.
Giving up, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? Because of what?
Many refuse to lend for other men's ill dealings.
Because of other men's ill dealings. When you were in the world, in all the treatment of the world, then you come into the truth, you already come in with an evil eye.
Mm.
If you do that, you're not going to be able to build in the truth. Now, if you're asking, well, why in the world it can't be done? That's never going to be done in the world.
Nope.
Because they deal with nothing but confusion, chaos, and the foundation is not established on Christ.
Yeah, they selfish.
Yeah, they're selfish. The selfishness. You're saying, well, it goes on in the truth. Yeah, but here's the difference. The word of the Most High don't go out void. Mm-hmm. And he said, I reserve 7,000 men
I'm not bowed.
that will not go down that path.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference is, even though it goes on, the Most High is weeding that out. And he's going to establish the brothers, the sisters that do want to do the work, get the job done, and not with all the antics and games and old baggage from the world.
The ones that you could build with.
The ones you can build with.
Like to like what you're going to, we seeing it right now.
Yeah.
With all the things we got going on. We don't have to speak on it, but like I sit on those phone calls and I'm like, this is what Fortune 500 companies do.
Yeah.
But you got high school dropouts, college dropouts, some people that got these, that you would say, oh no, they're not smart, but you're literally putting the stages together to get businesses booming, take it to the next level. But why? It had to first start with, we agree on this.
Right.
We agree on this. And that right there allows multiple different people to be on a phone call without us talking over each other, without us attacking each other.
You're talking about from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Like when we get on the phone calls.
Yeah.
Like, and then we have, it's me, you, Zion, it'd be Shawashada Shalabaya. Phone call the other day, we had like 9 of us on there. And what he's talking about is the dynamic of, we're all talking and there's like a double dutching. of like trying to get in and say your word, but there's a respect there, but there is a double dutch. But everybody's able to say something. But guess what didn't happen on the call? An emotional breakout. Like, you know what? I just want to say that y'all wouldn't hear me out. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like, why? Because everybody on that call is, first of all, it doesn't have that negative mind. That I gotta be King Dingaling or else. Or else. It's mostly like it just flows.
Right, now you go.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
What you got to say? I want to hear what you got.
Right.
I want to hear. It's a value.
It's a value.
It's a value, but that's the only way you're going to be able to build. If it's precious, like the precious ointment, then you'll be able to do what ointment does. You'll be able to put cover and protect, and that's what we're seeing.
That's what I was saying about where it almost seems like certain cats get in the mode, and then it's like they're trying to sabotage the unity.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, wait a minute,
Oh.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, the brother apologized to you. Nah, that. It's like, but he said sorry to you. Won't you forgive him? Well, let's do what the scripture's saying. Oh, no. Listen, you can be fooled by him.
That's what he said. God damn.
That's sabotaging.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I bring that up is because those are those antics.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wait a minute. Won't you do what the scriptures say with the brother? Forgive him. Nah, I'm going to play the game because I wanna have a reason. Yeah, I'm good because I don't deal with the brothers because of this. That's old man, girly ass Atlanta housewife antics.
And endeavoring to keep the unity.
And you're not endeavoring to keep the unity. Like, when we get on together, we don't got to worry about none of that. Nobody's trying to fight for the power. Like, who's trying to fight for position? Like, when those thieves are gone, damn, is that a kid's head?
Oh, the blocks.
Oh, the blocks are throwing him? That was loud. When everybody is doing what Christ said, there's no greater thing than a man lay down his life for his brethren. And when we think like that, as a nation, we're going to get it together. But anyway, we can keep going on. We'll be here late, y'all. That's it on that. Freddie? Is that Freddie or Johnny?
That's Freddie.
That's Freddie?
That's Freddie. Yeah, I think a lot of them are listening right now.
Yeah.
They're tuning in. They're just not able to respond.
Got you. Well, hopefully that answers your question. Now, if you want more on that, we can continue that. We can continue going over that. We'll do a class on it. Y'all got to keep tuning in. You brothers in Cali.
Fresno.
Y'all got to keep tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Asking questions. You got to keep the zeal. All right? So, that's it. Everybody say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Houston is starting to take over Sabbath class. So make sure y'all tune into Houston Sabbath class morning. Shalom, y'all.